Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, fans of the NBA playoffs are finally upon us in the month of August. After 4 long months of us waiting for the NBA to come back, it's been back. The bubble has been lights out, and now it's done. The first round playoff matchups for both conferences are finally set, and now we just watched potentially the game of the year. Memphis versus Portland play-in game. It was a doozy, back and forth effort, lots of big runs made on both sides, but in the end of the day, the Blazers came in clutch, especially CJ McCollum and Carmelo Anthony. This is going to be a hell of a first round series. In my opinion, anyone that thinks that the Lakers are going to sweep or win that series in 5 games against the Blazers has another thing coming, because this is going to be a dogfight, as with a lot of other first round matchups. Now, let's give my expert analysis about this upcoming series. Sure, we all recognize, people that have watched the Blazers know that their defense is arguably the worst defense in the bubble. I mean, they have given up multiple double-digit leads. No double-digit lead that they have is safe. And we all know that they have nobody to guard LeBron and AD. Very few teams have what it takes to guard LeBron and Anthony Davis. So, yeah, we know that if LeBron does not play passive, if he's aggressive, if he's on his game, if he can shoot the ball, he's going to absolutely tear them up. But the flip side is, who do the Lakers have to guard Dame and CJ, the best backcourt in the NBA at this moment? Is Quinn Cook going to guard those guys? Is Alex Caruso going to guard those guys? Rajon Rondo, when he comes back, is he going to do any good? Hell no. He's not the Rajon Rondo of old. Danny Green is probably their best option. But then who else is there? Waiters? J.R. Smith? I don't think so. I mean, come on now, folks. Dame is probably going to average 40 in this series, and CJ is probably going to average like 20 at least. The Blazers also have a lot of shooters around them, so they've got depth at the wing position. So not only can their big shoot, Nurkic and Zach Collins, and I'll talk about Nurkic in a little bit. Zach Collins can shoot the 3. Melo is out there. He's still lighting up. He's shooting 3s. Gary Trent Jr. is freaking Steph Curry in the bubble so far. They've got so many good shooters around those two. And the Lakers, that's what I think is one of their problems, is they don't have enough shooters. Danny Green is very streaky. And can you really count on Kuzma to be an efficient 3-point shooter, or LeBron, or even Anthony Davis? I don't think you can. I think it's going to be a struggle for them to shoot the 3 ball. And that brings me to my next point. So the Blazers have Dame and CJ, 2 guys who can create their own shot, as well as Melo. If he's on, he can also create his own shot, obviously. Who do the Lakers have besides LeBron and AD? Waiters he's not proven. He's only played a few games with him in the bubble. And can he really do it in a playoff setting? I don't know that he can. We've seen him do it, in spurts in Miami, but does he still have it? Because he hasn't really played competitive basketball in a very long time. Kuzma has to be their 3rd best player by a country mile. He can't afford to be on and off in games. He's got to be efficient. He's got to be aggressive, play downhill, and his 3-point shots. Now moving on to Yusuf Nurkic. This dude is a certified beast. I mean, come on, this guy is one of the most skilled centers overall in the NBA. This dude is skilled scorer inside, can shoot from the outside, shoot the 3 ball, the mid-range shot. He can pass the hell out of the ball. Very smart player, great footwork, and defense is there. Very capable defender. Is he anywhere as good as Anthony Davis? Hell no, I'm not saying that. The advantage is clear to the Lakers there. But when it comes to playing against Dwight Howard and JaVale McGee, I think he's gonna give them a handful and a lot of problems. Hassan Whiteside is another guy you can throw at Anthony Davis, so you're not having to rely only on Yusuf Nurkic to play against Anthony Davis. So overall, what's my prediction for this series? I say Lakers in 6 games. Yeah, shocking, right? A lot of people are saying that the Lakers are going to sweep them, win in 5 games. But I think the Blazers are going to push them to the limit, and this will be by far the most difficult first round series of LeBron's career. He's never had to play against a dominant backcourt this good this early in the playoffs. So it's going to be a hell of a series. I'm so excited for this Western Conference first round. It's going to be a hell of a first round series. I'm so happy NBA is back. I can't say that enough. But yeah, Lakers in 6 games. It's going to come down to whether or not LeBron and AD can be absolutely dominant for 4 games in this series. Can Kuzma step up? Can Danny Green hit his shots? And I think that's all you need from the Lakers for them to win, but that's a whole hell of a lot to ask, in my opinion. And the key for the Blazers is simple. It's Dame and CJ have to go at the Laker guards. They can't be passive. They can't settle for jump shots. They can pretty much go to the rim on any of those guards. You're going to have Melo hit his wide open shots. Gary Trent Jr. just keep on shooting the way he's been shooting. And Yusuf Nurkic, he's got to play some heavy minutes, like 35 to 40 minutes a game, I'm saying, because he can't afford to sit when AD sits. If AD sits, Nurkic has to be in the game and take advantage as much as he can. Oh yeah, and by the way, Blazers, you better abuse the pick and roll with Dame, CJ, and Nurkic, Whiteside, because the Lakers, their defense has been pretty iffy in this bubble so far, and the pick and roll defense has not always been a strong point. So yeah, abuse the shit out of the pick and roll and see what happens. See how much you profit. Alright, so thank you all for watching. Let me know what your predictions are, and if you got this far in the video, you've earned a treat from yours truly. Watch as I hit the most clutch shot of NBA 2K20 so far with none other than Dame Dollar himself.
Now, here's Doncic over Anthony. Yes!
No fear or hesitation in the eyes of Doncic. He loves the chance to take and make these big ones.
Left in the 4th quarter. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after.
Oh, he gets it to go! Wow!
It counts!
All zeros on the clock as he drains the game winner.
And Greg, he knew it was good when it left his hand. He started celebrating as soon as it got off his fingertip.
And so the big win by Portland in a tight game.